We're seeing growing demand from AI. We're hearing it from a lot of different companies. What does this mean for the companies that provide software, chips, cloud infrastructure? Is this a rising tide that's going to lift all boats, or will there be clear winners and losers?
Well, I think we've had a lot of hype on, on things like the metaverse in the past. 12 months ago, everybody said the metaverse was the next big thing. Some companies, Facebook changed its name. But now, 12 months later, it's not happened. So there's a risk that we could be overhyping AI. But if you ask me, I'm as head of Thematic Intelligence at Global Data, I'd say it's the #1 theme facing business leaders today. And therefore, I would expect some of the best business leaders to be investing heavily in AI, or at least looking right now, getting an AI strategy on what they should be doing. And therefore, I think the big AI leaders, big tech, and some other private players like OpenAI, and the entire enterprise software system could get an upgrade.
Okay, certainly something to watch. We are seeing some pretty strong performance from the WCLD ETF, which has a lot of those enterprise software names that have AI capabilities. I also want to bounce something off of you. Speaking of investment, this is from our first quarter Delivering Alpha survey. We asked respondents if they've made an investment in AI-related companies in the past year. Here's the results we got. Just about a third said yes, 2/3 basically saying no. What does that mean for the future, at least in the near term? We're talking second quarter, the rest of 2023. Do you expect at least a near-term push, a lot of companies trying to invest in AI, whether it's to actually create those capabilities or just to be able to offer and say that they're working on the capabilities?
Yeah, if I was one of the 2/3 of respondents that said no, I would radically rethink that question and my AI strategy. I think, we've passed a kind of milestone, if you like, in the development of AI, where I think it's likely to take off. In terms of how I view it, I'd say there's 3 levels of AI. There's weak AI, or sometimes called artificial narrow intelligence, and that focuses on a specific task, like playing chess or recognizing faces or writing a poem. And that's broadly what ChatGPT does.
Okay.
Then the next level is strong AI, or artificial general intelligence, and that's theoretical. It doesn't exist today, but that's where a machine possesses human-level intelligence. And then the third level is the dangerous one, and that's what we call artificial superintelligence, and that's where the machine surpasses what the brightest human minds can do. And that's why Elon Musk and others wrote that OpenAI letter, because without regulation, we could be in a dangerous place.
Okay, you're hitting on the topic that we started this all off with. 1,000 tech leaders, including Elon Musk, other prominent names, saying that AI presents profound risks to society and humanity. Can't get the words out. How real are these risks? And is it a risk in the near term or the long term?
I think the cynics would say that this is a ploy by some of the tech incumbents who are behind on AI. Remember that Microsoft and Google were forced to kind of speed up the release of their AI models as a result of what OpenAI did, and of course that was spurred by Microsoft's investment in OpenAI. So you could argue there was a cynical commercial reason for leaders asking for a slowdown, but actually I think the risks are quite genuine. If we are moving towards this level 2 stage of AI, artificial general intelligence. And indeed, last week, on the 23rd of March, Microsoft issued a paper, and it basically said that GPT-4 has signs of showing we are on the cusp of entering that artificial general intelligence phase. And the 2 main dangers here are that without regulation, there's national security implications. Militaries are using this technology. There's a risk that autonomous drones or robot soldiers could turn on their own generals. And there's an ethics risk. Without regulation, there are worrying signs that companies might just abandon their internal ethics boards in favor of winning this race on AI. And indeed, Microsoft has laid off some of its ethics team, as had Meta, Google, and Amazon.